Hi, this is Steve McEwen from At Properties, and we wanted to introduce you to a great real estate inspector. His name is Ryan Foley. He's growing out his stash. There's got to be a good reason for this. Ryan, how are you today?
Great, Steve. Thanks for having me.
Fantastic. How long have you owned Spyglass Property Inspections?
Spyglass Property Inspections is going on 14 years now.
Wow. And how did you get into the business?
To tell you the truth, it's kind of ironic. Nobody grows up saying, I want to be a home inspector, right? So I've actually been in construction for a long time with rehabbing properties, actually had a full-blown construction company. And along the ways, I met a lot of agents, such as yourself, and asked if I did home inspections. Well, that number kept on growing of people asking. I'm like, I got to look into this. And next thing you know it, we opened up a home inspection company 14 years ago.
And there you go. And I think one of the things that separates you too is your background is actually in education.
It is. It is. I started off, went to school to be a high school teacher and did that for 3-4 years. And it just kind of wasn't for me, not what I thought it was going to be all cracked up to be. And I kind of pursued my whole entire demeanor and life towards real estate.
Yeah, I think the great thing too about the services that you provide, because we've obviously referred you to a lot of our clients, is the way you communicate with your clients. Such a great asset to have is the ability to communicate clearly what the expectation should be, and home maintenance, manuals that you give to your clients after the inspection. What other services do you provide right now?
We do mold testing, we do radon testing, and right now we are getting certified in sewer scopes.
Excellent. Well, I know that radon is a colorless, odorless gas. We definitely advise our clients if they're going to buy a single family home or a townhome to get that radon test because it is essential to your family's safety and health. But I think another thing too, during this whole COVID-19 crisis, Ryan, what steps are you taking to make people feel safe when you do a home inspection?
Yeah, absolutely, Steve. Everybody's trying to do their part and do their best to keep everybody safe. So a couple of things that we have implemented with our staff is we cannot enter any of the homes without our masks, we got our gloves, and then we have our own booties to go on the shoes, and these booties can only be used once. They will not reach multiple homes. They're all washable. So we are doing our best part to, everybody involved, for the sellers, for the buyers, including myself. We just want to stay as safe as possible. And then we're ending everything with a little hand sanitizer. That's the best way to do our part. We are still trying to keep distancing in the home if the buyers decide to show up at 6 foot apart. We do have a lot of clients that aren't showing up right now, which is okay. And we took a extra step, if you will, and we upgraded our software. So our inspection report software is now fully capable of doing crazy videos, a ton of pictures. And for those clients that are opting not to show up, they get the report. It feels like they were virtually on the inspection. And then we end the day with a phone call with them to answer any questions if they decide not to show up.
Ryan, I think all of these tools are excellent, especially in today's condition in terms of market conditions and things like that. So one of the things we advise a lot of our home sellers is to have a pre-inspection before they go to market. And that's also a service you offer.
We do. And it's not just for the fact that we're an inspection company. Now that I know the facets and ins and outs of real estate, it's so important because you can get ahead of the game, right? Nobody really cares about when you get into that inspection if I have a loose toilet here or, minor things like that. Those are all easy fixes. It's for the sellers to educate themselves if they have any big ticket items that could, a couple of things, delay the process of the closing, or unfortunately, sometimes it does happen, the buyer walks, and you don't want that to happen. You'd rather know all of this up front.
Especially right now, I think it's wise to be proactive. So Ryan Foley, Spyglass Property Inspections, thanks for chatting with us today. Where can people find you?
You can find us at www.spyglassinspections.net, or you can call us at 847-401-7585. And we're also on LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube. So yeah, give us a shout, guys. Would love to be of assistance for you.
Ryan, thanks again. Be safe and be well.
Thanks, Steve. Thanks for having us.